Hey, what's up, guys? Mama Shar here, and we got the boys of Opake. They are your keynote speakers here for the Bende Merge webinar. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Introduce yourselves to the beautiful people.
Hi, my name is Hoser, and I am the co-owner of Opake.
I am Lerk, also co-owner of Opake.
Of course, we got some questions for y'all, and we're just gonna go ahead and let the beautiful people know right here on the screen. Know what's up. Anyway, tell us what's going on with growing up with the artwork and the skate park back then. Like, how was that? Because
To me, because like we didn't have social media. Like, for example, I'm like a graffiti artist, like originally, and for me to get like Lerk known, was like I had to go out and actually paint, and then people have to really see it, and then they'll know who I am. Not like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with today, but it's just so much easier. Like, someone could do it in the back of their house, post it, and get all the cred, But back then, like, street cred was like the hardest thing, and just like for skating, like I'm pretty sure,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, growing up, there weren't too many options. Not too many skate parks or events or things like that. But as we grew older, closer to the time, we started Opake, and we started getting involved more with the skate community, throwing demos, throwing skate competitions, just doing events for the community, to progress the skate scene, and
And that's kind of like what I think the difference is from back then and now. It was what you write on the wall. How dare you? Like that whole stigma.
Right.
And now it's like, hey, how much to paint my wall? You know what I mean?
it's
Like,
so strange, such
exactly.
a quick flip, because I remember in middle school, I saw it everywhere. And that was funny. I knew of you, but I never
Really?
knew.
See?
Because I'm
cool.
like, who's this Lerk guy? What is this? And it was funny because we would talk about it in high school and middle school, and then now that we see it as like, it's become this huge brand, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
We turned it around. Like, so the only, like, when I first started, I spoke about, man, hey, let's open up because he's the skater,
right?
And I was the artist, and I said, let's do a skate and art shop, and everyone's like, oh, I don't know, because like graffiti and all that. So the way we did it was, the only way to do it was to work with the community and to work with like GPD. Oh man, we're good friends with them, We've done like all these school like what are
we
they?
do like career days,
Okay,
Okay, cool.
and we were, imagine like we were with like firefighters and policemen, and they're like, who are these guys,
Right.
So in the very beginning, it was
oh.
like, what? Like, these look like thugs, but after a while, when they started realizing like who we were and what we were about,
a lot of community acceptance, and people wanting to work with us more, and it's just about giving back to the community and showing what
we didn't sell spray paint to, hey, here, buy our product and go vandalize. No,
Right.
buy our product and do something good with
Create
it.
cool
Right.
stuff.
And I think that's the beauty of it too, about like when you change that mindset of the stigma back then.
Yes.
Because obviously the whole graffiti world, yes, it's still art. To me, it was still art.
Yes.
Looking at it from the perspective, like when I see it in New York or in LA, when I see it all in the walls, I'm like, oh, that's art. Then when we brought it here, or it was here,
Right.
I just felt like it was just like, oh, Sorry, but it's very Catholic here. Okay, let's be real. But I like that there is now such a beautiful, positive vibe to it and outlook to it. So how much has the skates and art changed from then to now?
It's grown tenfold, dude. I mean, from when we started to now, I mean, the skateboarding scene it's great. It's such a tight knit community. More and more skaters have been coming through. New skaters, male and female, all walks of life, just coming through and trying to.
It was always like back then was oh, you're on Guam, you're never gonna make it. You're never gonna be a popular artist. You're never gonna like be known for skateboarding, and don't ever sleep on Guam creatives because we're where it's at, like. Look now, like when like Tristan Eaton, all the big time people that came to Guam to paint, like for Spraycation, Powwow, and all that, and they're like, "What? We have this paint on this little dot on the globe, and like, yes, and that's what we had to do. We were like the door to like, like not just Guam, but the Marianas, like the islands around us, and the hardest part about the culture back then and now is it's available, like we love to bring that and like just share our medium. That's what it was about, was like teaching why spray paint, because it was so vibrant, and like it just pops up, and like the big art, you're able to do such big art with it, and it's just whatever you want to do it's up to you, and it just helps. It just really helps.
No, for sure. The fact that we were able to make it readily available, and now that it's more accepted, it definitely changes things, for Guam creatives, and it just allows us to show what Guam can do.
I love that. Oh my God. Can I get some spray paint?
We have
now?
a lot to say.
I love it. So with the idea of Opake, how did you guys come up with the name?
Opaque, I know, we get that all the time. So like opaque is the original word. It's an art term. It's OPAQUE.
Right.
Like opacity.
Yes.
Meaning like non-transparent. Like so the paint and markers we bring are opaque. Like they're non-see-through. Like with a standard marker like a Sharpie, you can never do like yellow over black.
Right.
At Opake, the markers can like literally go over that color. But to us, to make it more vibey and stuff, we changed the letters around and we made it OPAKE. To us, it means like still non-see-through, but more like no pretending. What you see is what you get.
Right.
As is. And
basically being true to yourself and doing what you love.
And then our logo is like, it's the Guam weather. It's the rain and shine. That there's no seasons on our island. Never. It's raining right now. It's summer. You know what I mean? So that's basically, because a lot of people wonder like, what's opaque and like, what's that logo like? Bro, it's a cloud with the sun and the freaking rain. You know what I mean?
Basically,
I don't know what else to
we
say.
live every day.
Yeah.
So what's your drives and what inspires your team?
Everything, everyone.
Yeah.
Hunger. We're always hungry.
I'm always hungry.
I'm always hungry. We get inspired by everything that happens around us every day, by you. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
By everyone here. Look at this is all art, and it's just how you want to take it in and put it out, and we try to just we're inspired by each other. Everyone in the Opake team, we're artists, we're all skateboarders, and we just feed off of each other, and I think the thing about Opake is we love to stay in our lane, like we try to stay relevant, and the way we do that is just
doing us.
Yeah, we do us. Like we want, like for example, I love the way you sing. Like I'm gonna try to sing because people like singers. No, you know what I mean? Like I'm an artist. Like I love food, and he's a skater. We'll just stay there, and we'll do our best. And I'm not gonna try to take a chunk of your what you do, and I think that's kind of like what kind of brought us to who we are, in a sense. I mean, that's just how I see it. I mean, I don't know.
A lot of things. There's a lot of money grabs out there, like jumping on the hype. People just not staying true to themselves, and it's like, just like jack of all trades, master of none, right? We try to basically, master our craft, do what we do and try to do it to the best of our ability and
expand with it
and provide, the best customer service we can. So it's like,
We're going way off, huh?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we are fine.
Yeah, we talk a lot.
I love that. We need that. So with the creating process of when it comes to your designs, especially, because I know you were mentioning about everyone inspires you, and I love that because I do the same thing. I'm inspired by everybody. What I see in your designs, does that, how's that word I'm looking? What word am I looking for? Does that do you guys like have
What
a
inspires the
hard time?
designs?
Right, the designs of
Oh,
it.
so like, I mean, like, you know, a lot of every now and then we'll get like, where's all your Guam sills and like, you know, like where's like, you know,
Your
the word
Haffa-days
Guam?
and-
You know, like at Opake, it's
Right.
we love it, but we
Right.
try not to dilute the Guam sill. You know what I mean? So what we do is we teach culture the way we know it and the way we do it. So like, for example, we'll do like no seasons, rain or shine, you know, things about Guam. Parrotfish, you know, like
Right.
I don't know what am I wearing, you know, like stay blessed, you know, like Catholic faith on the island, you know, it's very huge, and you know, I'm very religious, you know, like and I just it's what like I said, what we do, you know, is what we put out, and that's one of the ways that we share.
Yeah, it's
Guam.
basically definitely a team effort. We always run ideas back and forth with each other, and yeah, it's most basically.
We're like, what do you think about that? I don't know, you know, yeah.
I like that there's like,
It's crazy. Let's just try it.